my dear students. How are you? I hope all are good. Today, let me start SST chapter number 8, Great Indians of All Time. यानी कि हमारे भारत में जो है कि महान भारतीय रहे हैं उसके बारे में हम कहेंगे कि कौन कौन यहाँ पे महान भारतीय हुए हैं जो एक अलग इम्पोर्टेंट जिनका स्थान है. ठीक है ना. इन दिस चैप्टर यू विल लर्न अबाउट ग्रेट इंडियंस ऑफ ऑल टाइम. द गुरुकुल सिस्टम वाज फॉलोड इंडिया. पहले क्या होता था? पहले गुरुकुल सिस्टम होता था, है ना. बच्चे चले जाते थे छोटे से, मतलब जितना भी जब भी शुरुआत होती थी पढ़ने की, फिर वो जब तक पूरी शिक्षा प्राप्त नहीं कर लेते थे तो वो वापस घर नहीं आते थे. वो गुरुकुल में वही अपने गुरु के साथ रहते थे. ठीक है. सिंस एंशियंट टाइम्स पीपल फ्रॉम फार अवे कंट्रीज have been visiting India to learn about the advancement in the fields of medicine, education, arts, etc. So the list of Indians who have achieved international popularity is endless. Let us study about some of the well-known personalities. आइए अब हम कुछ वेल नोन पर्सनैलिटी के बारे में समझते हैं. मेडिसिन. अब मेडिसिन के सेक्टर में कौन था? द अथर्ववेद मेंशंस दिस इंडियंस यूज डिफरेंट मेथड्स to diagnose diseases and prescribe suitable medicines. Okay, the ancient Indian doctors studied anatomy. सुश्रुता. सुश्रुता was a surgeon. जो सुश्रुता थे वो एक सर्जन थे. He performed cosmetic surgery. His book सुशाता Samhita describes 120 surgical instruments, 300 surgical procedures, and 8 categories of human surgery. So Indian surgeon use steel instruments to sew up wounds, drain fluid, remove kidney stone, and perform plastic. Nalanda and Takshila were the famous universities of education of ancient India. प्राचीन काल में 2 यूनिवर्सिटी थी, 2 विश्वविद्यालय थे, नालंदा एंड तक्षशिला. ठीक है. सो द गुरुकुल सिस्टम ऑफ एजुकेशन वाज followed in India. The beginning of modern education was made by many great Indians like Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, Maharshi Karve, Madan Mohan Malviya, Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar, etc. Okay, so Raja Ram Mohan Roy is known as the father of the modern education in India. जो आधुनिक शिक्षा थी उसके जो जनक है वो है राजा राम मोहन रॉय. So he favored a mixture of Indian and Western education in India. So he opposed superstitions and blind faith. Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar was a well-known Sanskrit scholar. He opened the gates of Sanskrit college to people from all castes. He was a great supporter of women's education and set up the first Indian school for girls in 1849. Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was a great educationist who became the second president of India in 1962. He was educated in India as well as in England at the Oxford. We celebrated his birthday as Teachers' Day on 5 September every. Was a great Indian writer. He wrote a number of novels, short stories, and critical essays. His popular works are Untouchables, Coolie, Morning, Face, etc. Dr. Harivansh Rai Bachchan was born in Allahabad. He was appointed as producer Hindi in All India Radio. He was well known as a Hindi poet, short story writer, essayist, and editor. So, his firm Madhushala gave him name and fame. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan besides many other awards. Music. It has always occupied an important place in the hearts of Indians. Our music is based on rag. ठीक है. Classical music has two forms, Hindustani and Carnatic, which may be instrumental or vocal. Vocal music. Pandit Bhimsen Joshi is one of the greatest singers of Hindustani music. Next one is M.S. Subbulakshmi is a renowned singer of Carnatic music. She has performed in all parts of India and the world. She had the great honor of singing at the United Nations Day in 1966. Instrumental music. Indian musicians use 3 types of instruments: string instruments, sitar, sarod, veena, sarangi, violin, etc. Wind instruments, flute, shehnai, okay, nadashwaran, etc. And percussion instruments, tabla, mridangam, dhol, Ghatam, etc. Hari Prasad Chaurazia's finger bring out the sweet notes of the bansuri and win the hearts of the audience. Ustad Ahmad Jan, Trakhama, Amir Hussain Khan, Pandit Nikhil Ghosh, Ustad Allah Rakha, Zakir Hussain, the list of renowned tabla players is endless, but the credit for making tabla and sitar concerts famous goes to Ustad Allah Rakha. So Ustad Amjad Ali Khan is a famous sarod player. Ustad Zakir Hussain is the most popular tabla player. The famous sitarists of our times are Ustad Vilayat Khan, Pandit Nikhil Banerjee, and Pandit Ravi Shankar. Pandit Ravi Shankar is undoubtedly the sitarist who has made sitar famous in the Western countries. Pandit Shivkumar Sarma brought santoor, a folk instrument of Kashmir, into classical Indian music. Santoor has 100 strings. Ustad Bismillah Khan has made Shehnai an internationally popular instrument at concerts. Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, Odissi, Kathakali, Manipuri, and Kathak are the classical dances of India. In earlier times, classical dances were performed in temples only. So each classical dance is different from other steps, music, costumes, expression, and themes. The word Kathak is taken from Katha, meaning storytelling. Many well-known Kathak dancers have made it popular, like Birju Maharaj, सितारा देवी एंड उमा शर्मा. तो कथक में जो होता है मतलब कथा, एक पूरी स्टोरी जो है उस पूरे डांस में डिस्क्राइब की जाती है. ठीक है. अब केलुचरण महापात्रा इज अ हाईली क्रिएटिव डांसर ऑफ ओडिसी. ही इज ऑल्सो ट्रेन इन द आर्ट ऑफ एक्टिंग, मिमिकिंग, सिंगिंग, स्टेज सेटिंग, etc. We cannot forget the contributions of the great dancers like Guru Gopinath, Rukmini Devi, Arunadale, Yamini Krishnamurti, Sonal, Mansingh, Mrinali, Sarabhai, and many others. Painting. The tradition of painting is very old in India. The cave paintings of Ajanta and Ellora are world famous even today. The coming of the Mughals in India brought Persian influence on our art. Rabindranath Tagore was a well-known painter. Besides being a famous poet, dramatist, essayist, etc., he set up Vishwa Bharati University at Shantiniketan, which is famous center of fine arts. Okay, so the all topics are covered in this chapter here. I hope you all are very well understand this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.